Welcome to our college football channel, where we bring you the latest news, insights, and analysis of the game. Today we're going to be talking about the latest buzz in college football. That is none other than Deion Sanders becoming the new Colorado coach and using the transfer portal to rebuild his roster. Yes, you heard that right. Deion Sanders, the former NFL Hall of Famer and one of the most electrifying players ever to grace the football field, is now set to take charge of the Colorado football team. But before we dive into the exciting details, let's take a step back and understand the backstory. Deion Sanders, or Primetime as he is popularly known, has had a successful career as an NFL player and later as a sports analyst. But many people need to learn that he has also been coaching football for the last few years. In 2018, Deion Sanders started coaching at Trinity Christian School in Cedar Hill, Texas, where he led the team to a state championship. He later moved on to become the head coach at Jackson State University in 2020, where he made history by becoming the first Hall of Famer to coach a Division I football team. In his first season at Jackson State, he led the team to a 4-3 record, including a win against Grambling State in the annual Bayou Classic. But his career took a new turn after, and for good. Deion Sanders' appointment as the new head coach of the Colorado football team surprised many. However, it took only a short time for Buffalo's fans to become excited about the future of their team under Sanders' leadership. Before Sanders, the Colorado football program has struggled in recent years. Since 2016, the Buffaloes have not had a winning season and have failed to make a bowl game. Additionally, they have struggled to find success in the Pac-12 conference, finishing last in the South Division in 4 of the past 5 seasons. However, with the arrival of Deion Sanders, there is renewed hope that the Buffaloes can turn things around. Sanders brings a wealth of experience to the job as a player and a coach. He played 14 seasons in the NFL, where he was a 2-time Super Bowl champion and one of the best cornerbacks in league history. But being a football coach is not the only way Sanders makes his living. He has also worked as an analyst for NFL Network and coached at the high school level before taking the job at Jackson State. Sanders' experience and knowledge of the game have already made an impact on the Colorado football program. He has brought in a new coaching staff, which includes former NFL players and coaches, and has been working to instill a winning culture within the team. Deion Sanders has a wealth of connections in the football world and has used them to his advantage in recruiting for the Colorado football team. He has been active in building relationships with the high school coaches, players, and their families, and has been able to leverage those connections to bring in top talent. One of Sanders' most significant recruiting coups has been his use of the transfer portal. The transfer portal is a relatively new system that allows college athletes to transfer to another school without penalty. It has become an essential tool for college coaches looking to quickly rebuild their rosters. Sanders has been particularly effective in using the transfer portal to bring in critical players who can immediately impact the Colorado football team. So how is Mr. Sanders using these transfer opportunities to his advantage? Well, that we're going to be seeing shortly. But before we continue, please make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Mr. Sanders has been able to identify players with specific skill sets that fit his coaching philosophy and has brought them in to help shore up areas of need on the team. One of the most significant transfers that Sanders has brought in is Travis Hunter, a highly touted defensive back from Georgia. Hunter was initially committed to Florida State, but ultimately decided to transfer to Colorado to play for Sanders. His addition to the Buffaloes' defense is expected to be a game changer, as Hunter is considered one of the top prospects in the 2022 recruiting class and has the potential to be a lockdown cornerback at the collegiate level. His arrival should help bolster the Colorado defense and make them a much tougher unit to score against, which could be key to the team's success under Sanders' leadership. In addition to Travis Hunter, Sanders has brought in several other transfers expected to contribute immediately. Quarterback Deion Sanders transferred from Jackson State, where he played several games and threw for 3,732 yards and 40 touchdowns, according to the ESPN stats. Shedeur is expected to bring his strong arm and playmaking ability to the Colorado offense. Another transfer is offensive lineman Tyler Brown. Brown is a talented player who brings size, strength, and experience to the Colorado offensive line. He has played in big games and has experience against top competition, which makes him a valuable addition to the Buffaloes. Along with Brown, Alejandro Mata, a skilled kicker, will join the team to strengthen the offensive line. Mata brings a wealth of experience and leadership to the Buffaloes. Together, Brown and Mata will be key additions to the Buffaloes' offensive line and will provide stability and protection for the team's quarterback and running backs. Now let's find out what advantage the transfer portal is to Deion's coaching. Sanders' use of the transfer portal has been impressive, showing that he is willing to think outside the box to build a winning team. By bringing in experienced players who are ready to contribute immediately, Sanders is setting the stage for a quick turnaround for the Colorado football program. It will be exciting to see how these new additions fit into the team's strategy and how they help Colorado come back in the Pac-12 conference. While there's still work to be done, the future looks bright for the Colorado football program under Deion Sanders' leadership. His commitment to rebuilding the team and his ability to connect with players and fans make him a valuable asset to the Buffaloes. With his coaching expertise and the talent he has brought in, it is only a matter of time before Colorado returns to prominence in the Pac-12 conference. Deion Sanders' appointment as head head coach of the Colorado football team has definitely sent shockwaves through the college football world. His legendary status as a player and his recent success as a coach at Jackson State has made him a high-profile figure in the sport. His arrival in Colorado has caused many to take notice. With Deion Sanders at the helm, Colorado football fans have a lot to be excited about heading into the next league season. Sanders has a proven track record of success as a coach and has already made significant changes to the team's roster through the transfer portal. The Buffaloes will likely have a new look and feel in the upcoming season, emphasizing speed, athleticism, and aggressive play on both sides of the ball. Sanders is expected to bring an innovative, high-energy coaching style that will motivate his players and make them a formidable opponent on the field. The Buffaloes' offense is expected to be explosive this season, with a talented group of receivers leading the way. Additionally, there is anticipation for exciting and unconventional offensive schemes, as the team is known for being creative and willing to take risks. Defensively, Colorado is likely to be much improved under Sanders' leadership. The Buffaloes struggled on defense last season, but with the addition of several vital transfers, they are expected to be much stronger this year. Sanders' emphasis on creating turnovers and disrupting opposing offenses is also likely to pay dividends on the defensive side of the ball. Sanders' innovative coaching style, extensive connections in the football world, and commitment to building a winning program are all factors that make him an invaluable asset to the Colorado football team. Ultimately, Sanders' ability to motivate and inspire his players, along with his exceptional coaching skills, will be what drives the Buffaloes to succeed in the upcoming season and beyond. Deion Sanders becoming the new Colorado coach and using the transfer portal to rebuild his roster is a significant development in college football. Deion Sanders has already shown he is a capable coach. His experience as a player and analyst gives him a unique perspective on the game. With his passion, energy, and knowledge of the game, he will positively impact the Colorado football team. So, stay tuned for more updates on Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes as they look to make a comeback in the Pac-12 Conference.